What's up, everybody? GWTX7 here, and today I would like to discuss something that I was going to do yesterday, but unfortunately some bad things happened yesterday, and I talked about them in a video. You can go check that video out on my page on my channel. Um, so but today I would like to discuss Grimgar Fantasy and Ash, episode 11 of the broadcast dubs. Normally, what I'd be doing every Wednesday night when I come home from work, I watch the broadcast dubs that air, which is Takashi Kashi, Assassination Classroom Season 2, and Grimgar Fantasy and Ash. I chose Grimgar Fantasy and Ash as my subject because I was, at the time when I started making videos, I was on the fence of it, and I found that this episode 11, finally everything came together. Everything made sense, and but it took up to 11 episodes to go. So this anime is actually very good once you get to episode 11. But like I said in my previous videos, we've only got one more episode of this. We have episode 12 and then we're done. We're moving on to a new broadcast stuff probably. They'll probably have two more because Assassination Classroom is still going. And what I'll do is with the next season, with the two shows they're going to air, I'm going to talk about them, and I'm going to try to throw in some Assassination Classroom in there for you guys. Because I am doing a sub corner too, so this would be like my dub corner. Once the new season starts, next week I'm still going to discuss the last episode of Grimgar Fantasy and Ash, and then give you my thoughts on the anime as a whole. This episode, I finally figured out what Ranta is. And I don't know if this is what they were trying to do, or if this is how it turned out to be. But, and it took me to watch a different anime to actually realize this. But Ranta is a Tsundere character. Now, I didn't look that up. I didn't look or read or anything up. I just started watching the anime. Well, it took me 11 episodes to finally realize he's a Tsundere character. But I could never, see that. I was like, why is he such an asshole? But after I watched Grimgar Fantasy Ash, I saw another anime on Funimation that was it's a new anime, and it was in sub, and they were there was a Tsundere character, and they said, hey, stop being such a Tsundere character, okay? And then I was like, no way! Ranta's a Tsundere character. And it's like, light bulb, bing! And it's like, wow. Because this episode continues where they left off. They were in the dungeon. I'm always going to call it a dungeon. Hunting grounds. They were in the dungeon. And Mary's tripping, man. She's apparently having a dream or something. She wakes up. Her dream is with her other party members, and she thinks, everybody who was in her party at the time. Like I said, she was freaking out the episode before that we left off, because that dude, that boss, is freaking. He looks like a raid boss on WoW. But again, he probably might not be, because they're not very good. The party, not married. The rest of the party's not. They're still in between the noob, from the starting and getting up. They're like in that in between phase. You probably don't want to fight the big boss in that mine right now. You probably want to have all your gear like freaking, like I said, epic. Basically, he's like, I'm still saying a raid boss, but he does look like a raid boss, because it looks like he can call a lot of mobs for you. And you probably want like a 20-man party for that dude. with lots of healers, but I don't know how that works with them. I couldn't even see them Phantas. They don't want a 20-man party. 25-man party. That would work on that thing. Because it looks like he can call mobs. Because he did this little howl. And yeah, so he could call mobs at you. He probably has like a one hit with every mob boss, with every dungeon or raid boss. They have this one hit kill. And he probably got that. You never want to run into what you want to do when that happens. You never, you want that tank up front, but you've got to be cautious of that one-hit kill move, because it'll wipe your party out. Because once the tank's down, healer's down, your party's pretty much over with. But to the point, she woke up. I mean, she was there. She was like in this little world. Like, I guess she went to her own world. She was out of it for a while, apparently. And she saw her friends and her old party. And then Haruto wakes her up like, yo, hey, Mary, what's wrong? Oh, no. Yeah, Mary's been through some stuff, so back off, dude. Okay? She lost her party. She lost 3 members of her party, okay? And Mary went with them basically to, because her friends are now, wait a minute, we'll get no, but yeah, fine, I'll say it. Her friends are zombies now. She, you know what? She should have took Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield with her, not these people, okay? At least Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield would take these zombies down. Boom, boom, boom! Sorry, I play a lot of Resident Evil. That's right. And yeah, hey, Leon Kennedy too. Hey, that's who her party should have been if she wanted to save her friend, stop her friends from being zombies. She said Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, Leon Kennedy, and Claire. That would be a better party, okay? She just heal them, and Chris and Jill and Leon and Claire just go boom, 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 boom. Zombies down. Stores. But she finally found them, their walking corpse, and she learned a new spell so she could send them off into whatever the world's thing is. And she does it, and, they all understand each other a little bit after that. It's like, because, see, Ranta got burned, okay? And then, I guess this is why the anime is called Grimgar Fantasy and Ash, because once you die, they have to burn you, so you turn to ash. And they're like saying, oh, eventually we'll be turned to ash, because we're all eventually going to die soon. And yeah, well, with you guys, it's going to be sooner than later. But as they progressed, what they did was they went to a safe zone, okay? And after the moment where Mary finally found closure for her friends, the big boss shows out of nowhere. The boss dungeon, the main boss dungeon shows out of nowhere. That's odd. The boss dungeon roams through the dungeon. Yeah, well, I play World of Warcraft, so the boss dungeon stays at the end. You can wipe everything out, and then you go down to the end, and there he is, That's what that's probably where the uniqueness of that they're in the world instead of they're trapped in a game. Like, they try not to wipe everything out because there's too much of it, and I guess it respawns fast. They don't say, hey, they respawn every day. We go to the, and like I said, there's that there's that fine line of what is this? Is it them trapped in a video game? Did they get transported to another dimension? What's the fine line there? And they keep juggling that around, like maybe it's a game, maybe they get trapped in another universe. It's to your imagination. They let your imagination run wild, and that's Japan for you. So they knew that they couldn't take on the big boss. That was the perfect thing. Haruto was like, let's go. Let everybody get your stuff and get out, because we gotta go, man. This dude is not what we can face. And the big boss is like, nope. You all are not leaving me. I'm getting you all. I'm gonna get me some humans. He got his big like sword chopping down things. And this is where Ranta shows, and I didn't pay much attention to it until, like I said, I've seen the other anime, and it's like, this is where Ranta shows that he is a Tsundere character, because when stuff was hitting the fan, when shit hit the fan, Ranta was like, whoa, hey, no. He showed his true feelings, his true personality. A Tsundere character usually is a characteristic as where the character usually does the opposite of what they say. Okay? And what's funny is, it's usually a female character that's a Tsundere character, so that's why I probably didn't recognize him as a Tsundere character. But that could probably go either way. There's no, hey. But and if they did make him a Tsundere character, I'm sorry, I'm butchering it. Then that makes this anime a lot better. Like, whoa, it's like, I don't know if they've done it in the past with male characters, but this is like the first one I've seen. Maybe I've seen others, but it wouldn't, my memory's not telling me we've seen other anime with Tsundere male characters. So it's unique, and you know what? They did a very good job, and if they were trying to hide it, I found it. But he was all like, no, I'm not losing you like I lost Minato. No, I'm not losing anybody. That's the whole thing. He doesn't want to lose anybody anymore, okay? So he grabs Haruto and he tosses him up and says, oh, it's being the dude that, he's going down with the ship, basically. He's like, fine, get out of here. Go. I'll handle this on my own. You're like, really? Yes, no, go. So they go back up through one of the tunnel. I guess they had to go through like a well or something. So they go back up, and then they come up with a plan to save Ranta. And that's probably gonna be our final episode is them saving Ranta. And unfortunately, and I'm predicting this, somebody's gonna die. And it better not be Mary. I swear, if Mary dies, I'm gonna be very upset. Yeah, so like I said, once I see the final episode, I'll give you my thoughts on the anime as a whole next week. If you think Ranta is a Tsundere character, let me know in the comments below. And you can tell me I'm full of it, or I'm just reading too much into it. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video, and if you didn't, this too. And subscribe if you want, hey. And until next time, bye-bye.